We're continuing our series about breathing correctly and giving you some good tips. And I want to talk about boosting nitric oxide through breathing. Now, in past videos, we've talked about breathing through your nose and how critical it is to do that. When you breathe through your nose, you purify the air, warm it, moisten it, pressurize it, and you increase nitric oxide production 6 times. Now, that's huge. Nitric oxide is known to improve circulation and energy. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it is a molecule that increases circulation throughout the body. It allows the body to function at peak efficiency. And when we breathe through our nose, we create 6 times more. Now, you also can eat certain foods that boost nitric oxide, and we talk about those in the 7 Systems Plan course. Sunlight on the skin boosts nitric oxide. Chewing your food boosts nitric oxide. Exercise boosts nitric oxide. And we want to do all those things because by age 40, our nitric oxide production is decreased significantly. And we start having problems because of that. The nitric oxide in your body, a lot of it is produced in the endothelium. Now, that's the wall of the blood vessels. And when it's released there, it causes the blood vessels to relax and expand. And that improves circulation. So here's a blood vessel with no nitric oxide. You can see how narrow it is. There's a little plaque in there. And then they've got an artery that's got nitric oxide in it. That's the difference it makes. It's huge. When that happens, your energy levels go up, your endurance goes up, your metabolism does, and it also is a very big factor in sexual function for men and women. So boost your nitric oxide, work on breathing through your nose, and I'm going to give you another pointer. So breathing through your nose boosts nitric oxide 6 times. Well, how about getting a 15 times boost in nitric oxide? And the way you do it is by breathing like Darth Vader. Anyone in here know what that sounds like? All right, I'm gonna play it for you. Now, people are going to think you're a little weird if you're doing that, so probably don't do it in public. And I think it's kind of hard to do, too. What that reminds me is of when I scuba dive. I like to scuba dive, and that is the noise that you make. But it's kind of hard to do it when you're not scuba diving. What you can do instead of that is just hum while you exhale. If you hum while you exhale, it does the same thing. It boosts nitric oxide 15 times. Now, you know all of these chants and meditations that people do, and they're saying things while they're exhaling. This is one of the benefits of doing that. It boosts nitric oxide. And we're going to give you some more training on that later on in this series. Nasal breathing has lots of benefits. It makes you sleep better. It lowers stress levels. Letus said this, "A perfect man breathes as if he's not breathing." So we're supposed to breathe that light, ideally. So could you breathe less? There's a legend that the samurai soldiers had to pass a test before they became samurai. And the test was they put a feather under their nose, and if the feather moved while they were breathing, they could not become a samurai. So way, way back, they knew the importance of breathing and breathing correctly. So here's your action steps. I want you to begin working on nasal breathing. We're going to learn how to make that happen in our next video. And I want you to make sure you subscribe. So hit the subscribe so that you'll continue to see these videos. And what about people who can't breathe through their nose because they're too congested? Well, I'm going to show you how to unblock your nose in our next video. All right. We are in the digestive system this week. Anyone hit a 10-pound mark? 20-pound mark? 20. Did we take a picture of you with 20? 21. Did we take your 20? We didn't. We took a 10.
You took a 10, yeah.
Come on up.
I can't believe this. I mean,
Right here in the middle. Yeah. Give him a hand, 20 pounds. Hey,
job.
can we do a little video too?
Sure.
All right. You are looking trim there.
I know, when you
Get
hold the
that.
sign up, you can't
Yeah.
see that.
We need a profile picture. Hey, Dr. Pat here with Jim, who has been on the 7 Systems plan a few weeks, and he's down 20 pounds. And he didn't have a lot to lose, but he is just nailing it. Have you noticed any differences between now and 20 pounds ago?
I feel a lot more energy, that's for sure. I don't get tired as easy. I started taking naps right after lunch. I haven't had a nap after lunch for a long time now.
Yeah, and he
3 or
went
4 weeks.
he went on vacation, and he said on vacation he biked 350 miles. So
In 3 weeks.
in 3 weeks. So that's impressive, and you're eating better, everything's starting to work better.
Yep.
All right. If you want to find out more about the 7 Systems plan, call Tri-State Physicians Clinic. Thank you.
I know, it's like,
Sue's only got 1 pound to go.
one, no,
Right? Or
no,
2?
no, I've
You
done
want-
15, but I think I've done 16.
What's that?
Did you want to come up?
No,
Are you at 20 now?
32.
32. Well, let's give him a hand anyway.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And how many weeks have you been with me?
26 days.
Very good. Welcome to the digestive system. This is a great series, so I'm glad you're with me for this. We're going to take you on a journey through your digestive system. Look at all the main components in there, and then we'll conclude by giving you 6 steps to make your digestive system work for you. And how important is the digestive system? Extremely important. Hippocrates says all disease begins in the gut. And that is being said today by many prominent doctors as well. Before we get started, I want to thank you for referring patients to my office, but to provider offices around the country. As you're having results, people are going to be asking you what you're doing, and I really appreciate you just directing them to your 7 Systems provider. And I want to encourage you to do one more thing. On our members-only Facebook page, I would like you to hit the comments section and encourage people as they go through this. We have people joining almost every week and almost every day, and we got a lot of great people in there, and it really helps if you encourage them. So hit the like and also add a comment. Thank you.